Alright, we're back, and we're going to do another Final Fantasy draft. Just gonna keep holding on to my draft tokens for the time being. Yeah, that last one could have gone better. Deck was sweet, I think. It's definitely reasonable, at least. It had all the tools it needed to win games, but man, the opponents just have at least a little bit more, and then that last opponent was just like, no, I have everything for what you're doing. Also, I learned something. Apparently, Ultima destroying White Arsite does actually give the creature back. I genuinely thought it ending the turn would have prevented the creature from coming back to the other side of the table, but that is not how it works. So, yeah, we learned something new. That was one of those I did not know. It was like, I believed it wasn't coming back. I did not know for a fact that that was how the rules worked. So when I got to the point where it's like, well, I can die to their bomb, or I can kill it and see what happens. So we killed it, and we saw what happened. And what happened was I lost. Alright, let's get back to basics. Gilgamesh is cool. Zell can be very powerful. Sarah's good in a legendary white-green deck. If you get like a lot of good uncommon white and green legends, we're taking overkill. And Bane's Treachery shouldn't wheel, but if it does, amazing. Do a second overkill. White Auracite, Ultros, Sephiroth's Intervention. Nope, just gonna keep on keeping on. Going back to what works. And what works is base black. Base black, yes. Golbez, probably not. Don't get me wrong, he's cool, but I think this is just Malboro or maybe Swallowed by Leviathan. But my 3-drop slot seems a little slanted right now. So, I think we just stick to mono black until I have a more compelling reason to dip into another color. Well, this is a compelling reason to dip into another color, because Shinra Reinforcements is at its strongest in black-green, specifically anyway. I could take the Mysidian Elder. I could just take a Lionheart here as another way to kill a small creature, and then have an equipment lying around. I could take the world map for splashing purposes. Hey, the Suncrist is fine. Sahagins fine. I think I'm going to take the colorless card for right now, though. Oh, take my Black Mage's Rod. And thank you. Sorry, Final Days. Sorry, Swallowed by Leviathan. Red Mage's Rapier. I start off with 2 overkills, and I don't need a whole lot more, but you need some other stuff. I mean, Black Mage's Rod is a pretty good one to pick up. Hopefully we'll start seeing corners and whatnot. I do think it's too much to ask to see a 6-pick Vane's Treachery, but screw it. Give me a 6-pick Vane's Treachery. I'm asking for it. Hear me, Arena? Ain't none of these Treachery, and you know that. Hilgagus, not great. Amper, not great. I'm actually going to take the land here, I think. That way, if we get some good white cards, or, like, actual white-black cards. The number of times I've gotten past, like, a mid-pack Squall is more than one. That's one of those, if I had a nickel for every time I did it, I'd have, like, I think like 10, maybe 15 cents, but it's weird that it's happened that many times. Like, nobody wants to splash for a 3/4 that grants double strike on Exalted. And if that happens to be the attacking creature, it also buys back your dead things if it hits. So the opponent is basically forced to chump block him or die. Like, chump blocking him is not going to win you the game, and taking hits from him is going to lose you the game very fast. So you either chump till you find removal, or you kind of die to him. Ooh, Circle of Power. Black is incredibly strong right now. That is a great black spell to pick up. I need my Cornered by Black Mages, and we did pass Vane's Treachery and Sephiroth's Intervention to pick up the 2 overkills. So we did send the signal that maybe you should be, like, you know, X black. Even if we're cutting off black for the rest of the pack. Like, those are both cards that are worth considering for the splash, so it wouldn't take much more opening from them. It's like, okay, you know, they're not going to take, like, Arden, necessarily. Although they might still, because Arden has, like, some of the best win rate numbers in the format. But... Alright, am I taking a bulk rare here? I probably am. Like, Flan's not anything. Ochu is probably the best card in this pack. I'm not running Hope. I don't have anything to bring back with Phoenix down yet. I could take Matoya and see if I get Dreams of Laguna and whatnot, because that makes her pop off real hard, but you need the, like, multiple Dreams of Laguna, which is asking a lot. But I think it's got slightly more potential than Ochu, especially with what I've drafted. Like, I'm not sending permanents to the graveyard anytime soon. We did wheel the suplex out of that pack. Like, that's amazing. I have no problem being black-red wizards. Like, if we wheel any more good red cards, I am down. That being said, there was an Ochu in the previous pack, so I think... Like, I don't want Haste Magic for this deck. So it's either Capital City or Gigantode, basically. So I'm going to take the Gigantode. This isn't really an Insomnia deck. My stuff dies to Poison the Water right now, like my Black Mage's Rod and the things that I'm looking for. So I think we take Golbez. There's a minute chance, but not a 0 chance that we play him. If we can get, like, multiple Black Mage's Rods in other packs, then we're running him. We'll take the reinforcements to cut black. Take the town map to help with whatever I decide is my second color. Need to pick up those last 1 or 2 cards. Come on, Karn, stop holding everything up. It's because you're thousands of years old. Okay, it was one more pick. Choco. I'm not thrilled about picking up a Hectize this early, but it might be the pickup. Like, Dark Knight's Greatsword is even less impressive in our deck. It's 3 colors that I'm not really currently. The red cards are Mountain Chocobo. There is a Sorceress Schemes, and that is not terrible, but I would rather try and wheel that. So it's basically Hectize or Cloud of Darkness, I think. I think I want the Hectize. Alright, there's Cornered and Circle. Dragoon's Lance would be decent. Thunder Magic. Alright, I'm gonna take the Cornered here. I already have 2 overkills. I kind of want to do the wizard thing. Fight On's not particularly helpful. I could have had 2 Cloud of Darkness. I think I'm just going to take the Elder, though. Alright, Reno and Rude, not terrible for putting some early damage on the opponents. I would rather have a Black Mage's Staff, honestly, than Reno and Rude, but they're fine. They get in for early damage, and then later on, as long as you're trading them for a creature, or stopping the opponent from attacking with multiple things that would get through. When they have to worry that you're going to sacrifice like a world map, or maybe even the Black Mage's Rod or a Hectize, and cast the top spell of their deck, if they don't leave back blockers. Obviously, they fall apart really hard to like a pair of 1/3s, but then you might still be able to force something through later. Alright, I'm down for a self-destruct. There was a unexpected request that could wheel. There's also Midgar, which would not be terrible, and X-Atmo. Catfish is not bad. My brother likes to point out he has shiny rocks. He would like to sell them to you. Trade them to you. Something else neat. Please look at his shiny rocks. Lionheart turning my black mages into 2/2s. Had worse offers from an equipment. I guess out of all of these, I take Pandora. Although I am very tempted at that point to grab the problem with Cloud of Darkness is the things I have drafted. I have a Malboro, or not Malboro, a Hectize. Like, and I can cycle Malboro, Reno and Rue can attack in, I guess, but I'm not really putting permanents into the graveyard. So Cloud of Darkness is like -2/-2. Which is not terrible. I love when my 3/3 flyer gets in there, but we gonna meme? We might meme. I could see doing a meme. Alright, second self-destruct. I'm really hoping the unexpected request wheels now. Because 5 mana steal your guy, make your guy kill your other guy in itself is a pretty good trade. I do not need the noodles. I can take Gone. I think I'm just going to take Choco for the rare draft. Wheeled Circle of Power. I don't think that was in the pack with. I think the next pack is the unexpected request, but if it's not, then these 2 self-destructs are basically useless. Like, if we don't wheel that one and we can't find another one or something similar, then I do not have high hopes. Alright, I don't have high hopes. I will take Golbez, but yeah, these self-destructs might just be dead cards. Might be better off with a limit break to buy back my Hectize or my Reno and Rude. And even then, that's not great. Buy back Mysidian Elder, let him kill something, and train another Black Mage. And we did get back Mr. Shiny Rocks. And he can be self-destructed if need be, in a pinch. Alright, not interested in Aerith. Might just grab Thunder Magic here. Over Gaius. Yeah, kind of feeling the Thunder Magic over Gaius. Thunder Magic's just a little too efficient. Salvagers, another Hectize, though. Bomb. Yeah, I just don't have the bodies for Albed Salvagers, so I'd rather take another body and have it. Ah, yes, the Masamune. Another Reno and Rude, another Suplex. Take the Suplex. Take the Intervention over Gaius. See if we wheel any of these red removal spells. I don't even do that much. I might be better off with the Sabo Tender, honestly. The biggest thing they do is have more toughness than power, so I can, like, self-destruct and kill a 2/2 and still keep my guy. Like, I need to find some stuff so I can pull these self-destructs out. Need black mages. I need another black mage's staff. More cornered by black mages, like anything. Pass me Arden. Why not? If we're gonna ask for stuff, just pass me Arden. It's triple black. I've been cutting off black going this way. Nobody needs him. Let me have Arden. No? Alright, I will take Shambling Seath here. Because I have a lot of non-creature spells, so being able to get him back and threaten to kill the opponent eventually with my 3/3, put pressure on them. All the Mountain Chocobo versus Undercity Dire Rat. I think I do want the call for getting Triple Triad online if we're going to actually do this. If I have a mountain, I might have 3 mountains. I definitely have my second mountain. I do have 2 circles of power. Like, I'm not, you know, doing terrible here. I don't think I'm running Freya because I don't have the equipment besides Lionheart, so I think I just rare draft. Hope to wheel something. Did Fight On get good enough? I have 8 creatures. The answer is no. So, again, we will just take a bulk rare. Oh, right, that was the rabbit sound effect for Fran. I'm like, what the hell made that noise? It's Fran. She's a rabbit. Don't really need a bomb, so yeah. Never running that. That being said, I'm not running any of these, so I'm gonna take it for set completion because I almost never draft that card, but same with Galoose Final Act. Alright. I don't think I'm bothering with a 7 mana 6/6 keyword soup. Not quite there yet. Alright. Unfortunately, that is 40 cards exactly. So, yeah. I could run Lunatic Pandora as yet another removal spell. Also, it does let me surveil for Triple Triad. And it's a non-creature spell. Like, you know, if I can get 1 more mana going. Alright, is there anything I would rather take out? Maybe the Vincent's Limit Break. Like, right now, I have so few creatures, and it's mostly for getting back Hecdies and, like, maybe the Mysidian Elder, so yeah, I think we do that. That actually seems reasonable. Alright. Can we get 4 wins? Like, 4 is my minimum for success. I'm not too optimistic right now. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, we do have a way to get a red mana in our hand. I already have double black, so I don't need to worry that getting the red mana is going to mess with me. Okay, I'm going to run out Hecdies. If they run out Hecdies, I will discard the Swamp. Ah, neat. I mean, that stops them from getting the initial 3/3. Also, apparently, it's asking a lot of them. Get that initial 3/3. Alright, can I draw the first mountain naturally so I can just run out the Elder instead of... Alright, fine. You got me. Although I will discard Triple Triad at this point if they run out of Hecdies. Their own. Alright, they got all 3 colors. I have a 2/1 flyer. Let's jam for 4, because they're not blocking. And this opponent won't even know what hit them. Yes, they will. It's triple triad. They'll know that they lost a card game to a card game. Get in for 2, get their surveil value. Okay, that's fine. Of course, crack this, go get another mountain. Ah, well. Get back here, you. Yeah, that's fine. They're trying to take pressure off themselves, so that way they have time to deploy all of the cards in their hand. And if I had another kill spell, I absolutely would have killed their fairy there to pull back the Seath, but since I don't, I kind of want to give them the chance to run out something more problematic. Obviously, we're hoping they surveil things to the graveyard, because that means they have a card they wanted on top. Otherwise... Alright, that seems good enough. So we kill that, deal them a point of damage, pull the Seath back to my hand. Cast the Seath, and run out of Hectize. Yeah. Alright, we'll hold the swamp. We just want to keep pressure on them right now. Yeah, if this is what they're doing with their turn, then we're doing great. I could have run it. The only reason to run out the swamp is if I draw exactly a mountain next turn and they kill the Seath. I would have been able to buy it back by casting Triple Triad. Alright, well, they don't have time for side quest card collection, but they also didn't keep a 1/1 to trade off or chump. So... Oh, this is ideal, actually. Like, their whole turn was just drawing cards when they have, like, 10 billion cards to work with. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. This is an attack all, slide him back. Yeah, absolutely let me chump. Just pass the turn. Well, he's good, but he's not going to be anywhere near good enough. We will discard a land. They get to draw 2 cards. Alright, mountain for the win. That would have been funny if the mountain came off the top specifically to cast Triple Triad for the win. That would have been so funny if they didn't get another turn here. But yeah, they spent so much time drawing cards that they just got beat down in the meantime. Alright, let's claw our way back up to Diamond 3, and then proceed from there. At least we're off to a good start. Opponent drew 10 billion cards, and none of them were enough to stop us. So, impressive how they didn't deck out, but I wish we had drawn the mountain that turn. That would have been so funny to me. They lost to Triple Triad not because it's Triple Triad, but because it's a non-creature spell. Alright, this hand seems decent, and the opponent took a mulligan, so... Alright, they didn't kill our 2-1 immediately, so that's a good start. They have a 2-3 that's actually probably worth killing, honestly. Makes all of their other things better. I'm content to kill it and hit them for effectively 2 this turn. If I didn't have the second overkill, I might sit on it for a while. Oh, they're just missing stuff. Alright, let's make a trip about. Grab our 3rd mountain. Found their other color. Got Rufus. This is fine. Yeah, okay. Let's just draw some cards. So right now I don't have a ton going on. I have nothing going on. Oh my god. Oh, this is awkward. Yep. Here comes Rufus. I actually don't think I can afford to block Rufus here right now. Wow! Alright. That's brutal. Well, I can't win games if I draw literally infinite lands. I search 2 lands out of my deck, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've drawn 10 lands and 5 spells. Yeah, I'll just take 2 here. Block Darkstar later when I need to. This is unrealistic. This is so unrealistic. How? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 4 more lands in my deck of 22 cards. If Danitha rumbles, I'm gonna have to throw hands with her. Alright, I do not mind, though, trading off. Yeah, we'll trade off the 1/1. It's not like I'm doing anything else with the mana right now. But yeah, if Danitha goes to grab an equipment or something, I'm gonna kill her. But... yeah, even he's a problem for me. No, seriously. I've drawn like 1 non-land spell this entire game. Are you serious? This is so dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking it for right now. I'm done playing Magic for today. I might be done playing Magic for the week. It's like, this is my draw in Game 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 2 lands left in my deck. I am going to die because I have 2 lands left in my entire deck. I have drawn 5 spells this game. This is so impossibly dumb. Like, no card I can draw in my deck now is going to dig me out of this deficit. Thanks, Hecked Eyes. Thanks for showing up. I'm sorry, Hecked Eyes, that's not fair to you. They discarded Fate of the Suncrist, so that's neat. Well, better run out this land. Because I haven't missed a land drop yet. And I'm never going to. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Do I need to cut a land? I do have a map. Do I need to cut a land from this deck? Like, obviously that's like the extreme end of the bell curve draw, but do I have enough to do with my mana that I need? Can I just cut a land and add in another spell? And what spell am I adding in? Like, I don't want to add in a 7-drop if I'm doing that. I do have a Malboro and a map. Sure, whatever. Yeah, no, that was just such an I filtered 2 lands out of my deck and just kept drawing land. You were there. You saw it. I don't know why I'm, like, repeating this to you like you didn't just watch me do it. Oh my god, that is tilt off the face of the earth levels of dumb. I was waiting to not have any land in my opening hand, by the way. I have no early game now, but, you know, it's fine. Fine, I have double black. I can go get my other red mana. The world map if I want to. Oh, right, I had 2 circles of power. Alright. Have to go get another mountain, because otherwise Triple Triad is uncastable. I swear to God, game, don't you start with me. My first play is going to be a turn 4 Namazu Trader at this rate. Okay, I take 2. And he's the 3rd red source. Okay. Okay, I need my opponent not to do anything too cool, but... yeah, we're slamming it. You know we are. And I can't block any of their flyers, so might as well. I trade for my 3/4. Want to animate your 5-3 and trade with my guy? Pretty sure it's crew 3, right? Oh no, it is crew 2. Okay, they could have done that. Okay. I respect it. Yep, they gotta kill me quick. Alright, cast the Elder. 1-1. Play their land. Cast a Hectize, make them discard a card. Sure. If they have a better option to discard. Alright. Everything except Golbez flies, so we're still getting in there. I will decline. Thank you for the offer. Alright, gonna have to try and kill the 5-3 here. Okay. Sure. Don't really care about him all that much. That is 1, 2, 3 artifacts, but I'm killing the airship anyway. The 5-3 airship. So. Ping. Alright. Ooh, free ice magic. Alright, so let's cast Circle of Power first. Good point, draw some cards. Alright. They land. Yeah, I could bounce Golbez, but I'm okay with Vincent's Limit Break on him if he blocks the mage here. Okay. Yep. Then ice magic to send. Let's send the wall back so that way they can't attack with it. 2 more. Okay, apparently I should have attacked with the Namazu there. And cast my Seath. So why not? Okay, I think I've got this one. All I needed was the opponent to also not do a whole lot in the first few turns of the game. Well, now they get a Surveil, so if it's a really good card, they're supposed to Surveil it away. Lest it be triple triaded. Ah, it was Ultimecia. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, let's play Sabo Tender for free. landfall. Heal you a point. Cast another one of these. It's technically the same difference, so... my 2 cards. Alright. Cast this one, ping you once. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and kill the untapped one and finish you off. Honestly, I think my deck's pretty good without the triple triad, but, you know, the format's almost over. Might as well triple triad at least once. Plus, we got to do some cool stuff there. Got to cast a bunch of free spells and keep the opponent on the back foot the entire time, basically. Yeah, I probably should have attacked with the catfish the previous turn, though. I think I missed out on a couple points of damage. Ah, Nosy Goblin wants to find out what the Morse creature is. Oh, man. Sure, why not? There's a lot of reasons why not, by the way. There are so many reasons why not. Alright, I'm down to get this guy killed randomly. Thunder magic away. Lightning bolt. Fire magic. I don't even know. Ooh, Danitha. Well, we're gonna kill Danitha. Definitely gonna kill Danitha. So deal them a point of damage. Shock her. Get him for 2, and then surveil looking for land. Wish I could have surveilled the Seath away looking for the swamp, but such is life sometimes. Alright, you got him. Alright, let's go find our swamp. How greedy do I want to be? Alright, I have to draw it if I don't... Yeah, I have to find my swamp. That's not my swamp either, and Suplex is a sorcery. She goes away in 2 turns, so I think I keep looking for the swamp. At least it's a castable removal spell, as opposed to keeping an uncastable one, and that's a much better thing to kill. The sword, not the token. No, that's fine. We draw the Malboro. We cycle the Malboro. Go get our swamp. We play our swamp. And then we suplex the sword off of the token. They still get to hit me for 5 this turn, but then Garuda's... Or no, not 5, because Garuda dies this turn. They get to hit me for 2. Even better. Kana's also not great for me, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Besides try and not die here. Which I think I'm doing an admirable job of, all things considered. Fortunately, I am going to have to intervene against a 1-1 effectively in the middle of combat, since I can no longer equip it. Hopefully they play something else, instead of just spending their whole turn re-equipping. Outstanding if they don't have another equipment. Okay, let's kill Steiner now. Unfortunately, the Gallicat's gonna get me. Yeah, I missed land drops for too many turns for this to work out the way I need it to. Yep, Gallicat just picks up the sword. I'm at 9. Alright. The cards I have in play, aside from killing their artifact off of their thing, isn't gonna save me, so. Gotta disenchant opponent, because you should have used it before now. Oh, that got a mountain off the top. And... sure, why not? I'm down for being dead on board if they have, like, Cure Magic or Moogles or something. What did they lose forever? A Sabo Tender. Oh, give him my life total. Let him go to combat first. Kill the Gallicat. Or die to their Cure Magic. Ah. That's fair. These lands are killing me, in that they are literally killing me. But it's okay, we get to take the last card from their hand. Then kill their equipment. Isn't it sorcery speed, right? So I'm going to 1. Alright, guess I'm going to 1. It's either that or I kill whatever they put the equipment on, which is a lot dicier. Yeah. Come on. Come on, really? I couldn't have drawn anything else to go along with that? Literally anything else. No? Alright, guess I'll die to any creature they draw now, because it's going to be cheap enough that they can equip. Alright. Well, I took away their thunder magic, so that's cool. I don't know that I can attack, though, is the biggest issue. At least not yet. Because if they draw anything, I'm going to need this Seath to be able to block. So... I do have the treasure token next turn, though. Yeah! Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, their thing was more expensive than mine, so that's neat. Alright. Let's call Mountain Chocobo in. Grab a mountain. Make a Chocobo. Play said mountain. Back with Reno and Rude. The opponent for 2. What is that? Oh, Crystal Fragment. Yeah. Alright, so play that. Pass this. We got another mountain. If If they can kill the Seath, they can already kill the Seath, so... I need the other two creatures to be able to gang block and save me. Yep. Alright. Okay. And they're off it. Oh, God. That was so bad. It's like, if it was just a little bit more, that game would have been so much less intense. And after the other games, I don't think I can handle that level of intensity. Thanks for winning me the game, though, Triple Triad, because you actually did. Look, it's not that it's unplayable, it's just that sometimes it's really bad. And, you know, sometimes you get into a top deck war and it steals your opponent's top decks, and they wind up just having to sit there and look at how they're not winning, despite how close to dead you are. As you just keep pulling a little bit further ahead every turn. Like, even if I hit a land and you hit a spell, you don't get your spell now, and I hit a land as my extra draw step. So, like, it doesn't take a whole lot. Triple Triad is one of those cards that would have been like an A-tier bomb, like, 10 years ago. Because it's literally drawing you 2 spells a turn, or drawing you a free card a turn and possibly 2 spells a turn. And one of those spells is stolen from the opponent, so... There's not a whole lot there. Ooh, I do not like this hand at all. The other hand at least had some game going on, this one does not. Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Much better. Yeah. I think one of them has to go back. Like, specifically one of the suplexes has to go back. Obviously, if they're an artifact-heavy deck, I'm going to wish I had that instead of Overkill, but they're green, so I already prefer that I have Overkill to... Alright, we're going to get in for one, and we're going to just run out the Seath first to muscle on them, and then... Once they played out another card or two, drop the second Hectize. Well, first we're going to suplex that. Goodbye, Mr. Chocobo. Alright, go get another mountain. Alright, don't mind seeing that. Kind of low impact. Alright, attack with the Seath first. Get the 3 damage through. Play another Hectize, and then crack this end of turn. I guess we're just getting the mountain, because we have double black, so... Alright, they have only discarded Forest, but if they're not as flooded as I was that other game... That's probably still good for us, because that might mean they can't cast, like, their 6-drop on time. Or it just means they're going to slam Diamond Weapon here. Oh, that's a Danitha, and that's got to die. If for some reason they attack with the Weapons Vendor, I will double block and try and trade for their Trick or their 2-2. I don't care which. Yeah, that's fine. You get to gain 2 life, and that's neat. Please offer a trade. I will snap that trade up. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Alright. Look at you, Auto Tapper. Look at you. Who do you think you are? Alright. Killed their guy, got my guy back after they spent a removal spell on him, so... Aerith's fine. Could not care less about her. We're up to 6 mana now, so... If they try and rumble with Aerith, I'll double block, and then try to blow them out with overkill, otherwise... Yeah, you talk to those beavers, see what they got to say. Alright. Do they still have a 6th land after all of the things they've discarded? No? Okay, cool. Alright. I don't care if they make Aerith a 3/3 when they play their Rexar next turn, because all they're going to have is the land, the Rexar, and whatever they just drew, so then we can overkill the Rexar. Keep going. Right now, Aerith's not the problem, so... Yeah, I guess they could Choco kick my 4/4. That would be a little awkward, but... Actually let Aerith kill the Malboro, because then she would deal damage. She'd go up to 3, then she'd go up to 4. They discard Fae the Suncrisp, by the way. Lost Cloud, Bards... Oh wow, they have Cloud and Aerith in the same deck. Good for them. What a neat little thing they got. Ooh. 1 mana short of the equip. My other suplex is at the bottom of my deck. Alright. Know what I gotta do to win. Yeah, if they're double blocking here, that's amazing for me. Single block, also good. Because now they have to spend the full mana to equip Aerith, and then she dies, and then they die. So if they go for it... Yep. If they go for it, what just happened happens. Alright, can we get one more win with the Triple Triad in play, doing anything remotely relevant? I mean, it's a good hand and I'm going first, so... Alright, that is a Stiltskin. I was not prepared for them to break serve so easily, but... Actually, yeah. If this is the +2/+2, I'm fine with it. Because I was going to say, that would be them playing another card out of their hand, and I do not mind them losing a card out of their hand. So... to save Stiltskin, because we can trade with Stiltskin with, like, half of our creatures in hand, or the Lionheart later on, if they save him. Well, land would have been better, but, you know. Might be able to just shred the opponent's hand here. Yep. Pick of the 1. Okay, that's a Rufus. You need to draw my 4th land eventually, deck. Like, literally infinite 4-drops here. I don't want to have to, like, trade off all my stuff for Rufus. Seeing them discard a removal spell, though, is pretty, like, heartening here. I got a triple block, and, like, the Hectides have already gotten a card's worth of value. So, it's not the end of the world if they, like, kill my wizard here with a removal spell and I get 3 for 1, because technically I've gotten 2 other cards of value here from doing this, so. Finally. Alright, let's just intervene on Rufus while they can't do anything. It's starting to feel like the Galley Cat's a 1-3 for the longest time in their deck until they finally find their second artifact. Yeah, Delivery Moogle's good. At least we're going to get to kill that, but if they get like a Lance here or something, I'm going to feel a little bad. If it's just White Mage's Staff, that's not too bad. Still a problem, but, you know, there are worse problems right now. I will run out the land, even though that makes a Hectize or a Malboro from them better. They're a little ways off of Malboro anyway, and I kind of need the mana next turn. Okay, big 3. About as good as that gets. Alright. Gonna be pretty stable in like a turn now. So, of course, the Galley Cat has to get power. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to block just yet, but... Of course, they finally found their second artifact, and then their 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th artifact while they're at it. Oh, hopefully they're equipping the Galley Cat here, and I can just find a removal spell for it. Oh my god, I hate you so much right now. Do I have to suplex the 2-1 then? If I have to suplex the 2-1, am I casting this first? No, not yet. So we have to... exile that. Heal him a point. Drops the Galley Cat back down to 2. Cast this idiot, because what I need to do is actually equip him next turn. I need him to block this turn, and then I need to equip him with the rod next turn and play Circle of Power while still having a life total, and give him lifelink. I can now no longer cast Circle of Power. Because I'm going to 2. Terrific. Perfect. Thanks. I hate it. Alright. Alright. Oh, this sucks. It sucks a lot. Alright, so he actually needs this right now. Because I'm going to need to be able to kill something. Oh wait, am I just dead if they attack with all? I'm just dead if they attack with all. And they moved the staff over, but I don't think that matters. They just attack. I'm forgetting that the 3/3 can actually attack here. So, yeah, we're just dead. Because I can go block, block, kill. Alright, well, you know what? Before I die... killing your cat. So, you know. And your bird, since your bird killed me. And the wizard's gonna do something cool. Take that. But yeah, in my brain, it's like, the 3/3 isn't a creature, because it's here to buff everything. No, it's a creature, that's how it works. Alright. Well, we're 4-2, so, you know, this did way better than my previous draft for the day. Already. In that it actually got to 4 wins, so... we have at least minimum success. Like, if I'm down 100 gems, but I'm up all the rares that I drafted and the prize packs, between those two factors, that's basically break even. So, also, I have gotten one step closer to advancing my rank to the next tier, because I've gotten 4 wins and only 3 losses. So in every measure that I really care about, it is a success, but... I'd still like to get that 5th win and push it into the top. Was this the person we were drafting with who was taking forever? Well, clearly they were taking forever because they're a skilled drafter who have made it to Mythic before me, so... Alright. I have infinite removal spells and triple triad. Let's do this thing, and I'm on the play, so I'll get there first. I forget if the golem we were drafting with was like GO13M. Alright. So, 3rd swamp, not the best. Alright, well, I kept a slow, grindy hand with a ton of removal, and my opponent is black-blue, so same. Oh, Locke's gotta go, but I think I'm suplexing him. Alright. Maybe I should have cast Circle of Power there just to get what I'm assuming is one of the counter spells out of their hand, but... Swamp I've been... Mountain I probably have to keep right now. But then cast Circle of Power instead of Triple Triad. Are they... Do they have a... No, Blue-Black's not going to be able to kill an artifact. Did the game... It is on them, right? They're trying to decide if they want to cast a spell here. There we go. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That's fine on this board. I'm running it out. If they want to counter this one, I'd be okay with that. So it might be Swallowed by Leviathan then, not Syncopate. Because they could have Syncopated that, right? 1, 2... And also they might just have wanted to kill my guy anyway. But that gets a removal spell out of their hand, so... Let me see what's on top before I decide what I'm discarding here. Alright, been a swamp, because I definitely don't need more lands. Yeah, it's Triple Triad. Sorry, Triple Triad. I don't even think you're resolving here, and I kind of really need my other spells to resolve. Please and thank you. Alright. Let's cast Namazu Trader first. That is a shame. We would have found the 3rd red source, but... It's fine. Like, with the way this game has played out so far, the Namazu is actually a threat, but we could wind up facing off against Arden, or, like, green mana into Sin. Alright, do not mind seeing that thing. After all, we have the mana to kill it if need be, so... I really want him to be a wizard now. I should have played out the mountain first, because if I overkill in response to anything... Out the mountain. Just hold. I just want him to be a wizard, so that way he can rumble for 4 life, potentially. Although, like I've been saying, I think they have a counterspell of some kind in their hand, so... Circle of Power might not be resolving. I do not care if that thing becomes a 2-2. Take 4. If they have a follow-up. Alright, kill their guy, end of turn. Deal them a point, see if they want to do anything about this one. Oh, my mighty wizard fish. There's Syncopate for 4. Wow, I screwed up. I could have paid the 4. Alright. Just attack then. I will decline. Yeah, if I had played out the mountain first. That was so bad. I missed that they could do it for exactly 4. If I had been thinking about it, I would have stopped it there. Sure. 5-2. Attacks. I overkill him, you take a point of damage. They have a sufficient follow-up creature. Nope. Alright. And now they know my secret shame. It was a mountain the whole time. Wow, was that 2 removal spells and then a land? Sure was. It sure was. Alright, well, guess I kill the Malboro if I need to. Yeah, kill the Malboro. Before they draw anything relevant. Need to equip the mage? Yeah. Surprising. 9. And the deck's going out the way the deck goes out, by drawing infinite lands when I needed spells. Yeah, not playing that land there killed me so bad. They would have still had Syncopate in hand, so they were going to get a spell eventually anyway. Probably the overkill at that point, but I certainly did not do myself any favors. You got me, opponent. Got my mountain. I do think I have to do this to buy the most time. Killing either one of the creatures isn't gonna do it. It'd be funny if they syncopated me for, like, 6 mana there, because I didn't play out the land. Oh, that's a minor problem. Do you have the other Syncopate? If they had another Syncopate, I don't think I could win this game anyway, but, yeah. Yes, opponent, I'm going to equip, but we both know this. This bird must become a wizard. For the sake of all chocobos, he must learn the way of the sorcerer. That's Ultimecia. Cards in graveyard is 8, mana is 8, so they just need her to survive. And she's gonna survive, and she's Menace. I mean, they've got me like 99%, but 99's not 100, so take another card from them. It's another land. I think we hold the land now. So Ultimecia does have to live to the end of the turn, so they can't attack with her now and still have her, unless they have a removal spell, in which case, you know, super dead. But yeah, they're just going to pay their 8, exile their graveyard, minus, like, any one spell that they want to keep. Like, maybe leave the Malboro for a reanimate effect, but they left the Heck Dies for a reanimate effect. Okay. Okay. So he's unblockable, so I take 3 damage. Yep, that'll do it. Yep, you got it, opponent. 2. Nope, you had it already. Stop. Knock it off. Alright, well, we made it to 4 wins. So there's that at least. Alright, I think I'm gonna bow out though. We ended on a relative high note of 4 wins after that one incredibly stupid game. So I'm feeling pretty good, and we'll just call it there for right now. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.